What's up guys, Mickey Motions here, and this is Formula 1 2014 game news once again for you guys, bringing you the truth as always. I need a name for this series, so if you guys have an idea, something other than Formula 2014 forum or Formula 2014 game news or game discussion or whatever, I just need a unique name. So if you do have a name, a good name you can think of, just tell me in the comments. By the way, the gameplay in the screen right now is one of the best F1 games in my opinion, and it is F1 Challenge. It's such a classic game and has amazing features which I think needs to be put in Formula 1 2014. But that's not for this video. In this video, I want to be talking about the sales. Now, I've done a bit of research for this video. I've gone and looked at the sales charts for each F1 game that has been made by Codemasters, and I've gone into detail looking at how it's sold in each console and how much it's sold in the first few weeks and in the first year and the second year. So yeah, you're gonna see that information on the screen as I talk. Now, if we go have a look at the Xbox sales, you can see that the most sold F1 game is F1 2010, then it's F1 2011, F1 2012, and F1 2013. So instead of progressing over the years, it's actually gone worse with every single F1 game. And if you compare the sales from F1 2010 and F1 2013, I'd say that, you know, the sales have dropped by what? Almost 400,000? Now that is quite shocking. Now some people will say in the comments, oh, you might have made that up. If you go look at vgcharts.com, this is the source, this is where I got all this information from, and you look at every single F1 game and look at the sales on each of the consoles, you'll see the same figures you're seeing right now on the screen. I'll explain why I think the sales have dropped like this, but first of all I'm going to show you the PS3 sales as well so you guys can see what's been going on there. So you can see with F1 2010, the first 10 weeks, 762,000 sales, and with F1 2013 it was only 290,000. Now I also have to mention that Codemasters did have an issue selling F1 2013 in America for some reason. I don't know if they had a licensing issue or something, but all I know is that they had to delay the game for a few months and they ended up actually only releasing the game as a digital purchase. So that affected them quite heavily. But it wouldn't have really made much of a difference. Probably what, 100,000 sales extra would have given them probably. And that's a maximum. That's a maximum amount. If we have a look from September to October and we compare the F1 games, you can see from F1 2013 and F1 2012, you can see that F1 2013 has actually halved in sales compared to F1 2012. Now here's something that completely broke my head, as Montoya would say. The sales from F1 2013 was almost 1/3 of the sales from F1 2010. You know, that is quite a major difference there. Also, if you notice with F1 2012, it says 611,000 sales from September to October. Now, Codemasters obviously saw this and they compared this to F1 2011, they compared it to F1 2010, and you know, they knew that they had a pattern emerging here. So they knew that F1 2013 was gonna have less sales, so they decided, hey, why not have Classic Edition so we can make more money out of this so we don't lose any money. And this pattern that I'm talking about is shown on the Xbox graph and the PS3 graph that I've made here. You can see that the pattern is very similar, it's almost the same. So this proves that on both consoles, after F1 2010, every new F1 game sold less than the year before. Now there are three major reasons why this has happened. First of all, people do get bored of the game. It's basically the same game every single year, and the rules and the cars have pretty much stayed the same throughout the years. Another major reason is that Codemasters never seem to fix the issues that are in the game, so people end up giving up and not buying an F1 game ever again. And the third reason, well actually this reason actually ties into the first point that I made, and that is the fact that most people are probably going to wait until when the game is going to come out on the next gen. Since the game is pretty much the same every single year, most people realized that, you know, F1 2013 was going to be the same, so they thought, hey, why not wait until F1 2014? And it's true, you know, because you might as well put £40 down the drain, you know, if you're not happy with the game, if you're not happy with the way it plays, why waste your money on it? And like I said in the last video, this is why it's so crucial for Codemasters to get this next game right. And you know, Codemasters themselves, they may deny this, but they know for a fact that the sales have dropped every single year. You know, you can go show this to them and they will agree with you, because they know these figures are real. They're not fake or anything. They're from VGcharts.com. I expect F1 2014 to do just as good as F1 2011. I don't think it will do better than F1 2010, but it will do I think just about as good as F1 2011, and I'll tell you why. It's simply because of these new rules, these new changes, and the fact that they will probably make this game for the next gen. However, they will make this game for the next gen, but I guarantee it will be a last gen ported version. You know, they will make this game for the last gen and port it over to the next gen consoles, because why not? I mean, everyone is on the last gen still. Some people still can't afford to go into the next gen, so that's probably the reason why they're going to do that. So that means that, you know, the game isn't going to be as amazing as it should be. I expect F1 2015 to be the better game, due to the fact that it's going to be too hard for Codemasters to make the physics and the sounds exactly like how it is in F1 2014 in real life with these new rules. And the second attempt with these new rules and changes are obviously going to be much better for Codemasters. They should have sorted out all the problems from F1 2014, and also it will be on the next gen, so they get to add a lot more stuff. So we should see the absolute perfect game in F1 2015. If we don't, then it's over for Codemasters. But F1 2014 is definitely, it should be the game where they fix the issues, but you know, we won't know. We're gonna have to see. I personally think there's gonna be problems here and there, but I think they're gonna bring back the career mode somehow, like that 2010 style career mode maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. You guys tell me your thoughts in the comments. That was pretty much it for this video. I've got a lot of content coming up for you. It's going to be daily. Of course, I'm going to make sure I stick to my schedule. And if you want to keep up to date with the schedule, you can always do that by checking the description. The schedule is there. And also, I just want to remind you that the videos will be uploaded between 6 and 9 PM UK time. And also for the old school Sunday fans, I'll be doing an F1 challenge career mode every single Sunday, so I hope you guys enjoy that. But for now, this is Mickey Motions. I'm out. See you.